in my life, I've been told that...
Well, first, we know where you're going with this, and we want to hear it. We're not really trying to cut you off. Not really. Knowing how you feel is something that you practice yourself into knowing. It's like when I really, really want something and I really, really doubt it, I feel really, really horrible. When I really, really want something and I sort of kind of think I might be able to do it, I don't feel so bad. When I really want it and I know it's possible, I feel great. And so understanding this combination of desires and beliefs, when you want something and you believe it, it's lining up really fast and it's really fun along the way. And so it's about deliberately focusing and deliberately finding the feeling of it and then paying attention to what happens and making that association. And before long, Esther will say, oh, I know what this feeling means. A feeling of anticipation is the best feeling in the world. A feeling of positive expectation. You all, we like it about you too. You like to manifest things. You do. We want you to make the association that what a satisfying life is having intentions and moving in the direction of them. Because when that's your steady plan, well executed, then there's a steady stream of things manifesting that you know why they're manifesting, and then they're extra delicious. They even start manifesting multiple things all at the same time in the same moments, and you stand there and you think, you guys are so good. How can all of this that I've been wanting be showing up all at once right here and now? And it's because you aren't offering any resistance to it and haven't been, and so you've allowed enough momentum to get going. But what you're talking about and what we're talking about, we talk about manifestation all day long, but you're talking about it in a very important, subtle way. You're talking about knowing what you're doing while you're doing it and then doing it on purpose. When you're expert at something, it's so much more pleasurable than when it's just your first time and it might turn out good and it might not.
How can I have balance with what I do well and not overdo it? Because in work, when I feel joy, I follow it all the way until it's too much.
How could you possibly overdo it?
Well, I like drinking. I've been told that I have an addictive personality.
Now, wait. Now you're mixing up stuff.
When I feel good, I go all the way.
Wait. Are you drinking at work?
No.
Well then, people do that all the time. Instead of listening to what we're saying, they bring the total opposite thing in and try to use something really dumb as proof. All that is momentum, and it's certainly not deliberate, and you're certainly not in sync with your inner being when you drink so much that you're unable to focus yourself into alignment. That's far from what we're talking about here. But when you're so good at your job, I'm so good at my job. Now carry that sentence out. I'm so good at my job. And then what did you say?
That it just becomes overwhelming to the point where it's all that I focus on. It's all that I focus on. Anything that I like, I seem to go all the way to the point where it's detrimental to other areas of my life.
Wait. That is illogical. It doesn't fly with the laws of the universe as we know them to be. That's something that you and others have said to yourself in order to make excuses. You know what that really is? We love you so much. What that really is calibrating to other humans around you rather than calibrating to your inner being. Because your inner being will never take you further or faster than you're able to comprehend or allow. Ever. But your inner being will call you further and faster than other people who are witnessing you are able to. And if it bothers you that they are bothered by your excellence, then you're going to have a hard time being excellent.
Mm-hmm. I've been told I have an addictive personality, and no matter what I get into, I go all the way. And for me, it feels like I'm fine. I feel successful. I feel great, but sometimes...
Who told you that you have an addictive personality?
Many people.
Were they tuned in, tapped in, turned on when they told you?
I hope so.
They could not possibly have been. Nobody is going to accuse you of doing something so well that it's detrimental to you. Alignment does not hurt you. It enlivens you. It restores you. It fulfills you. It clarifies you. It focuses you. It calls you. It holds you in a place where cooperative components are gathered. It infuses you. It fulfills you. It is you. It restores you. It rebalances you. It realigns you. So what you're talking about is something else. What you're talking about is focusing with words and action and trying to use your words and action to compensate for the vibrational alignment that you have not yet found. And you are exactly talking about the reason that we are wanting to take a different approach here in this conversation with you all today. Because that's what happens to people who set goals and use words and try to use processes and try to get everything right in order to get what they want, but they have not accomplished the feeling place. So they are not in concert with the source energy that is them. And so it is sort of faking it till you make it, and it makes the tug of war just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that is not good for you. And you cannot be really good at your job, which means really in tune with your intentions and with your inner being, and cater to what everybody else thinks you should be, who surrounds you, especially since everybody else that's there wants something different from everybody else that's there. That's what scattered is. So now you understand what we're going for here. So we want you to tell us, and we know you can, what it feels like to be at your job, so good at it. Tell us.
It's fulfilling.
Too vague.
It's exhilarating. It's
vague again.
It feels like I want to work hard, but I also want to play hard. And so there's a balance.
Now you're off the subject altogether.
Yes.
Now you're back on that split energy subject that you started to. And we get that. So we have a question for you. Is our conversation about you taking absolute pleasure and success from this job you love so much? Or are you trying to talk yourself out of it?
Well, honestly, it's a little bit of both, because I feel like when I'm successful at my job and I spend so much time on it, I want to enjoy, celebrating the job and drinking, and that actually is the contrast to this.
So we have some questions for you. Do you know you have an inner being?
Yes.
Do you know that all through your life, long before you became part of that work, that you've liked to play, you've liked to have fun, you like to entertain, you like to uplift, you like to laugh, you like to have joy, you like to feel free, you like to be easy, you like to be clear-minded, you like to be effective, you like to be productive, you like to be uplifting, you like to be effective, you like to be helpful. There's all these things that you like to be, and different phases of your life have caused you to launch those rockets, and your inner being has captured every one of them, knows them fully, knows them more fully than you do, holds them vibrationally in that place, and it's gathering the cooperative components for every one of those things. And in no case ever is your inner being saying, can't have both of these. Never. Not ever. Your inner being is saying, you can have all of these things, but you can't have any of them while you're talking smack about the others.
Yes.
You can't feel...
It feels like there's a contrast between the two.
Well, you got to stop talking like that, because we're giving you all the reasons to do it. So this is what a belief system does. You are good at your work, but you could have so much more pleasure and so much more success from your work. And you can't be so good at one thing that you can't be good at other things, because they all come from the same place. Here it is. Woo! When you show yourself that you're really good at your work, you know what you're showing yourself? I'm really good at attraction. You're not saying, I'm really good at only this. You're saying, I'm really good at this and everything else, because I know the formula. The formula is focus and feel and focus and feel. So see how this goes. So I'm really good at my work, but I should be doing other things. Split energy. I'm really good at my work, but others are jealous. Split energy. I'm really good at my work, but I'm not having the success I want. Split energy. I'm really good at my work. I really like doing this. I found a good niche for myself. I like what I do. I like when I get into those moments of clarity. I like when the universe yields to me the things that I want. I adore the feeling of momentum. I really like that feeling of moving forward. I really like standing on a platform of understanding and then having my understanding expand. I really like co-creating with others. I like soliciting from them more cooperation. I like showing them how this all works through the clarity of my example. That's what generates the momentum. You see what we're getting at? You can't do this back and forth thing and get anywhere. If the train is going 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction, you're not going to all of a sudden make it go 100 miles an hour in what you consider to be the right direction. It would be very disruptive to the train and everything in it. That train's going to slow down, and this train's going to speed up. But as we've been visiting with you here, you've been going that way, and then 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 that way. And it's not the words, it's the way you feel. You really feel that. Somebody's really convinced you that you can't have it all, but whoever it is or whoever they are, there are many of them in the world who is convincing you of that, do not know about the laws of the universe. They do not know about your inner being. They do not know that your inner being is focused upon you and your work, and that you can be or do or have anything that you want, but you can't talk smack against your own creation. You just can't do it and accomplish what you want. And so we get it. There are a whole lot of people in the world that are explaining why you can't do that and why you can't do that and why you can't do that and why you can't do that. And you know why they're doing it? Because they haven't been able to figure it out, and they can't get it done, and they can't get it done, and they can't get it done. But you know why they can't get it done? Because they're focusing this way and 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 this way. And you do that enough, you know what it makes you do? It makes you decide, I don't even want to want anything anymore because I felt better before I wanted it, and now I'm torn apart. I don't feel good. Dissatisfaction is so strong. But do you know where satisfaction comes from? Wanting and then thinking in that direction. Jerry always said, Esther's Jerry, put your basket out there far enough that if you hit it, it will thrill you, but not so far out that you don't think you can. We never want you to stop partying. And we wouldn't even tell you to stop getting drunk. But we will tell you that your beginning statement is the most bogus statement that we have ever heard, because it just is not true. It just is not true that I can be so good at something that it can not be beneficial to my experience. Because what we call being good at something is being in concert with inner being. That's what we call success. Success is love and appreciation and alignment and feeling good. It's not gathering stuff up. But get lined up with that, and then you gather up anything that you've ever wanted. You just can't avoid it. It just makes its way into your experience, because attraction is what's going on here.